today when I was sitting in the Samyama hall in the morning. There were some things that we had to attend to, and I was just about to write a note to someone saying, tomorrow what to do. And I wrote one word, tomorrow, and this word tomorrow hit me so hard. So I wrote a small poem instead of a note, not to that person but to you. So this poem is called Tomorrow. A day that never came but has managed to spoil every game. A day that never came but has managed to spoil every game. One day that takes all the blame, the basis of all fear and shame. Cripples the blossoming of the life's flame, a spoiler that makes life a dream. Traps the limitless in a limited seam. One day that takes all the blame, the basis of all fear and shame. Cripples the blossoming of life's flame, a spoiler that makes life a dream. Traps the limitless in a limited seam. A day that never comes, but the world it rules. A day that never comes, but the world it rules. Tomorrow never happened to anybody, but the idea of tomorrow has robbed people, a huge mass of people, of their life. Just the idea. Nobody ever touched a tomorrow in their life. Nobody ever experienced one. Nobody ever saw one. But just the idea completely robs people of everything that could be life. What shall we do for tomorrow's darshan? Oh, tomorrow when I come to darshan, I'll bring an umbrella. Yeah. Darshan means to behold. You can only behold now. You can never behold tomorrow. Not because it's out of reach, because it doesn't exist. You can only imagine tomorrow. You will never behold tomorrow. Never, ever. But still, for most human beings, it is this an idea whose time will never come. It is that idea which drives most people's lives, unfortunately. Even if you drive your life with an idea, even if you drive your life with an idea, you must drive with an idea whose time may come sometime. But this is an idea whose time will never come, but it still drives people. It still drives most lives on the planet. That is why most lives on this planet are not lives, They're just bunch of thoughts, emotions, ideas, prejudices. Most lives are not a reality, they're just a psychological… they're just a psychological existence. They're just a dream. Because reality happens now, reality happens here. In your mind, only a dream can happen. And life and death will happen today. Dream is about tomorrow. It's better to dream of something that'll come true. Tomorrow is a dream that'll never come true. So, what you refer to as spiritual process, it's about knowing life. You can know life only today. You can know life only now. This is the moment. I'm not trying to give you a teaching. When I said, this is the moment, or Sadhguru said, this is the moment, it's not about that. This moment is not an idea, it is the only reality. This moment is not a teaching, it is the only living thing. It is the only living thing in the existence is right now, nothing else. So, don't try to understand it, don't try to digest it, you just have to behold it in all its entirety. Start with the rain. Good way to begin.
Sadhguruji, then what is it? Okay, so for all of us, how do we live our days? What is the best way to just go about it? Give us in clear, simple sentences, do this and you will be at least on the way to being blissful or happy or aware or living in a nice conscious way.
If you just observe, if everybody makes a little effort, everybody take a little time for this piece of life, okay? Not for your family, not for your career, not for something else. Just for this piece of life, give it little time because this is the most important piece of life in your life, isn't it? Yes or no?
Yes.
Even if you're in love with somebody, still this is the most important piece of life, isn't it? So pay some attention to this. How does it happen? Why have you taken it for granted? Believe me, you're not going to be here forever. I'll bless you with a long life, but you're going to fall dead one day. Yes or no?
Yes.
So, do not take this for granted. If you wake up in the morning, tomorrow if you wake up in the morning, no, this is not my wish, but I want you to know, of all the people who go to bed tonight, over 1 million people will not wake up tomorrow morning. And tomorrow, if you and me wake up tomorrow morning, is it not a fantastic thing? 1 million people did not wake up, you woke up. Is it not a great thing? Just look at the ceiling and smile, you are still awake, you're still there. And for many millions of people, somebody who's dear to them did not wake up. So just check those 5, 6 people around you, they all woke up, wow, it's a fantastic day. You woke up and everybody who matters to you around you woke up. Is it not fantastic day?
Yes.
You don't think so?
Yes. Yes.
You don't seem to think so.
Yes.
Because the problem is just this, You are living with an idea that you're immortal. When I say you're immortal, you're not actually thinking you're immortal, but you're not conscious of your mortality. If you're not conscious of your mortality, somewhere you think you're immortal, isn't it? How many moments in a day are you conscious that you're mortal? If you were conscious, would you have time to crib? Would you have time to fight with somebody? Would you have time to do some rubbish with your life? If you knew, if you are conscious that you are mortal, you would do nothing other than what is absolutely needed for you and everybody around you. This one thing if you do, if you just remind yourself, you don't think this is a negative thing. Death is not a negative thing, it's the only thing which has added value to your life. If you're here forever, you would be unbearable.
Yes, yes.
Isn't it? Aren't we glad everybody dies one day? If you just become conscious of this one thing, that always you're conscious that I'm mortal. You don't have to think, I will die today, we don't intend, we want to live as far as possible. Just you know, one day I will die. If you're just conscious of this one thing, you will naturally become spiritual. Every day, every moment if you remind yourself, this is a brief life, I'm mortal, one day I will end. Just do this for 2 days and see, you will become something truly fantastic within yourself, just this is all.
That is simply beautiful.
That's all that's needed. If you want to know the value of life, just know that it's a brief happening.
Gautama